Hey guys, it's Crispin Sky here, and today we're gonna be reviewing a game. Actually, two games I played versus a subscriber, and I did not know he was until our game ended and he texted me. So we chatted a little bit, and he said that he was a subscriber. So, in honor of that, I wanted to make this video of him. We played two games back to back. We got matched randomly, so it wasn't like a setup or anything. And I really wanted to show you the game. Plus, I wanted to show a new build. New build order I started using, and if they don't use spells or anything, and they're really slow, like lower rated players, they just get easily rolled over with this build order. It's just too steamrolly, and if you have a little bit high APM, sorry, you will basically roll over every low elo player that you encounter. And I'm gonna start the video now. Sorry, because the iPhone is such a good phone. And I'm gonna speed up a little bit so we get through it faster, because I have another video also to show you. And we just leave 4 workers on the gold. When the next worker spawns, we put it on a sawmill. And we just do it regularly. And the thing is, you have such a good economy, and this build is really susceptible to rushes. But if the opponent does not rush you and leaves you in a good spot, you will just eco boom him, and he can't keep up with your economy because he does not have your economy. And plus, with this build, I try to not scout. It's not that it's bad, but I just leave my 2 soldiers in. I don't know why I did this in the first place, but okay, I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna explain a few things, so I don't need to explain them the next video. When you use this build order and you play against an opponent that you probably know what's he going to do, it's actually good if he doesn't rush you. Just put out 2 soldiers and leave them at the base, so you get a really good economy, and just defend if he tries to put a soldier in the sawmill, guys, or just harass your gold mine, and just put them there so they can kill the guy. And 2 soldiers is enough. If it's a grunt, it's enough. If it's a soldier, it's enough. You just need 2 soldiers at the start, because the soldiers not that it's not an efficient unit, it's not a good unit, it's actually a pretty bad unit. So having less of them is actually better than having more of them. So 2 is enough if you don't want to scout and you know what your opponent is doing. Example, you use a firefly and you just scout what he's doing. For the dark, I'm not really sure how you do this. It's probably the same, but because the grunts are better than the soldiers, I think 1 is enough. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't tried it, so I can't say. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But after that, after you upgrade the castle, build the farm, you want to go Elven Tree and Altar of Heroes and the Tower of Mana, and just try to seal off. You will see here the soldier slips in and gets in my base, because I did a really bad seal off. I'm still learning, so yeah. You ought to seal the entrance to your gold mine and the sawmill here, because as you can see, the soldier might get in and harass, and they can kill you. Plus, if they're doing a rush, they can just get in, kill your workers, and you can't do shit. If you seal it off, you can have a sliver of hope and like build your units like inside and get your archers in, so they should be behind the walls and stuff like that. So yeah, try to seal it off. And the thing with this build, what are you trying to do is you're trying to get a big army really fast in the mid game, so you get control over the two chests, and that will transpose into you getting the middle chest also. So you have a really good economy going into your third upgrade. And when you eventually get your third upgrade, it just depends on what your opponent is going, but for now it's pretty good to just go a barracks, factory, altar of heroes, and an elven tree, because that pretty much covers everything that your opponent can do. If he has a lot of ground army and he does not have any anti-air, and he has example warsmiths and swordsmen, the copters are really good versus that. If he has air, you have the archers, so you can just, you know, deal with his air units. And you have the princess, which is, you know, really good. It can do AoE damage, plus it has really good single target damage. So if she can deal with basically most of the units. But the thing is, with the princess, you have to, you know how to control her a little bit. If you just send her out to die, and you just did a useless thing. So yeah, okay, enough talking. So we're gonna speed it up, and you see the soldier is running in my base right now, and he's flying or glitching. I don't know, but he saw what I was going to do, and I also scouted too. So he started going with the archers, and he kind of does the same thing. I lagged behind a little bit because normally when I face light players, that's why this that's why this build is so good. Normally when I face light players, they don't go the elven tree. They would rather go into the dwarven smith, because they really like to do they really like to how do you say it, put up defensive towers, and they really like the artillery tower for some reason. And when you go the factory and the archers, they can kill your air, so it just kills them really good, the copters. And in this game I played really bad. I just don't know why. I was not in it, I guess. But he got a really good advantage over me. I got the first chest, but as you will see, I will lose this game, I think, pretty hard. I don't remember what really happened, but we'll just see while we go along. I put out the princess. He's going human monument, he's upgrading the castle, and he's getting a sanctuary. He really surprised me. You will see later with how much of the how do you say them, the healers he went. I did not expect that many healers. That was a really good strategy that he did, because I did not have any AoE, so I could not deal with the healers, and the freaking swordsmen are pretty useless, and either way I can do that much. I thought that by me going the sanctuary, upgrading it, and going the foxes was gonna save me, but archers, the archers from the light archers, the elves, are really just really good, so they can kill your foxes, even though the foxes can 1v1 them if the archers are grouped, and they target you out. You can't really do shit about it. And as you can see, he just upgraded. He goes the human monument. He'll go a basically kinda the same, but not the same. I didn't go the healers. I don't know why. I just didn't do it. But I wanted to go foxes, and yeah, that was just my plan. I guess he how do you say, not outplayed me, but outnumbered me with his units. And plus, it's not an excuse, he just uses scrolls. I do not. I hate using them because I think they just hack the game, kinda, But, when you beat a player that uses scrolls, that's another feeling. Yeah. So I don't know why I went the guardsmiths. I guess I just wanted a really good front line. Maybe another unit would have been better. Example, I've built a factory with upgraded human monument, and I would have gotten the ballista, so I could have dealt with his units. And I'm gonna speed along. I got the foxes, and I just moved. He wanted to scout. I got his watchtower. He moved up, and this is the first big mistake I do here. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I was gonna beat him. I don't know why I thought that. And you see, I fuck up with the micro on the foxes and lead in with them, so they get killed pretty easily. And look at these healers; they just heal every single unit, and I could not kill him. I admit that I don't know why I got the swordsman there. Maybe if I had them, I got a chance, but I thought that he was gonna try and get both chests, because he is higher rated than me. He is 7,300 or 400, 6,700, something like that. And eventually I get the ballistas too, but as you can see, it's like too late, and I just hold on for dear life here. I have really bad micro with the princess, and I catch his princess, which was pretty good for me. But all in all, I don't know. I had the units, but I just could not. I don't know why I just could not beat him. I don't know what happened. Like, we kinda have the same units. Yeah, but as you can see, it's pretty hard when you play versus people that use the scrolls, because they can just deal more damage than you. And plus they use eco spells, so they can have more economy than you, and etc, etc. He has a sizable army here, and I probably should not fight him, and I think I do not. Wait, I do? Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. Yeah, it's just pretty big mistakes by me. I mean, I've been playing the whole day probably, and I was just like, come on, get it over with. And I played a lot of players that were like turtles, they just turtled up, upgraded both of their monuments, and just build and they built the defensive towers, and just sat there and did nothing basically, and waited for me to make a mistake or something. But yeah, if you want, maybe I'll do another video of how to beat the turtle players, I should say. It's a really long game, it's 40 minutes, and that's why I didn't think it would be fun, but we'll see. And he just does his thing. I kind of defend here because I put my fox on his back line, and he forgot it, but again, the archers are just, I don't know. I really don't know, man. Look, and uh, the amount of, how do you call them? The healers he went. Like, I probably should copy that too, but I don't know, man. I feel like I should beat him, even though he has so much healers because of the ballistas and the foxes. Like, that should counter what he does, but I can't just, I don't know why I did not. Maybe because he uses, I don't know. If someone else knows, they can just tell me. The ballistas are really good, but they're pretty bad if they can get like run up on. And yeah, he kills. Yeah, see, like he wouldn't kill my princess there if he did not have that. And I just surrender here, and yeah, that's pretty much GG. That's GG, and I'll see you in the next game. Hey guys, it's the next game, and as usual, when I showed the previous game, that's what I do. I leave 4 people on the gold mine, immediately starting the workers and just having enough of them. I'll speed along a bit in the early game because I don't want it to be boring. I want to show the fights because I enjoy the fights. I don't enjoy the fights the most, but I think they're the most interesting. But I know the start is really important if players want to copy and see what I do. The player I copied this build from was Islam. If I find him, I'll leave a link in the description for his YouTube channel. He's a Russian player, and I used Translate to see what he was saying and decipher a bit what he thought about the build. But I guess I kinda I did something a bit different this game. Because I was facing the same player, I thought he was gonna go the same. So he went archers and healers. So I thought, wait, why don't I just go the knights if he went that? But my stupid brain, like, wait, he can, how do you say, he can scout, so he can just change up the build order, right? And like, I thought about it, but it kind of like flew past my head, so I just didn't think it would matter. I don't know why I did that, but like, as you can see, my strategy kind of did not work out, but it did somehow, but it did not at the same time. You'll see what I mean. And he changed up a bit. He did not go that many, he did not go the princess, he did not go the healers. He went the, probably he should have gone a factory and just straight up won, but he still won, but I think the factory would have won him the game, but he still did better than, and just bad micro by me, as always at the start. I don't know what I was thinking about it. And the knights do not deal the needed damage to kill the workers. If I killed the warsmiths and the soldiers if they have a healer from the behind, so you need to kill the healer first, so you can actually kill the units if you're using the knights. And he just continued with the production of warsmiths and the healers, and I could not just kill him. He did a really bad mistake here of allowing me to get this chest so I can get a really good economy. And at the back end of this, I built a factory. I started building my altar of heroes, and I started doing the archers because I thought he was gonna go some anti-air and he was gonna, abuse my knights, because my knights do not have any anti-air and my hero does not have any anti-air. So that's what I thought. And plus, I thought he was not gonna go the archers because he does not have time to produce them. So I went copters and I countered him here really badly. I circled his hero and yeah, I just beat him there because he was really prepared, and he thought, I don't know, for some reason he thought that I could not kill him. I don't know why. And he panicked, he started building defensive units, and probably if I, oh yeah, he has a crossbow tower, I couldn't. But if I like wrapped around on the right side here, maybe I could have gotten a few buildings. That was, I guess, a mistake on my part. But he had like, yeah, he had a hero that has anti-air, so why would I waste? Because the copters are really expensive. They're 225 for both gold and how do you call it, a wood. So yeah, and I upgraded my sanctuary because they do not have any anti-air. I thought, oh cool, I can have the I can go the wind mages, but he did a pretty good job of going the bikers, but he did not have enough food, so he only had like 2, I think. But he also got dwarfs, the snipers, I think, so he could kill my wind mages pretty fast. That was pretty good by him. I was contemplating on getting this gold mine, but I think one easy rush from him would have killed it, so I did not. But with this observer tower, I could see on the edge of this, so I kind of saw what he was doing. It's really broken on this map if you get this observer tower and you in this kind of situation. Okay, so I'm gonna slow a little bit, and you can see how the how do you call it, the scrolls like decimate me, and I have to pull back because I do not have the needed army, and the healers are just god, like they just they just won him the game. I don't know, for some reason I think they're not good. I don't know why, but I think this guy just proved me wrong, and I think I'm gonna be using more healers in the future because they're really good. And yeah, like, it's just pretty sad what's happening to me right now, but I think I'm gonna surprise you a lot with this stuff. I did a pretty good micro with my ballista. You can select your ballista, and there's an option to tell him where to shoot. So I shot them with my princess, and I just one-shot them with the ballista, and the healers are gone, so he does not have anything to back him up now. I just suicide my princess for no apparent reason. But my foxes basically counter every unit he has on right now, except for the yeah, basically every unit, yeah. And I just spat out random units because I didn't know what to do, and he saw the foxes, so he started going the guardsmen because he was afraid I was gonna rush him with foxes, because the foxes kill every unit that he has. He basically has no units versus them. But I don't know, I do not know for the life of me how I defended this, because he should have won here. I have no defensive towers, I only have one hero. But I think yeah, the foxes are just too good. The only guy I can't kill is the guardsman with the foxes, but basically any other unit I can. I think Miss Archers Yeah, they just saved me. The archers are just so broken, man. They kill every single unit. Like, it's just not even funny, man. How broken the archers are. And the infantry while you're defending. Your units are invulnerable. They can't kill you. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. But as you can see, the fight is over, and I think we're kind of regrouping now. And I did not go more into the wind mages because I knew he had things to kill them, and I really did not know what to go. I was pretty confused this game, and I thought like, oh, he has a lot of single target damage. Why don't I just go the archers, which is pretty good versus... I thought it was pretty good versus what he had, because he did not have any splash damage, so the archers would be fine. Plus, I have the front line and I have a ballista, but the ballista is not good versus the bikers. Against pretty much anything else it is, and I don't know how, but the archers just save me. You'll see what I mean about that. If he did not have these bikers, if he just had the, how do you call them, the snipers, my wind mages would decimate him, and I suicide my princess again. I don't know, like, these were the last 2 games of the day I played, so like I was just, please kill me. Just, I wanted to get it over with. I did not want to play anymore, but yeah, it was a really fun game. This guy was really good. Unfortunately you can't see the name because the iPhone just does not allow me to just delete this and not have it, and plus I'm clicking on the screen so it just appears every time, but it doesn't matter. And he tries to, you know, end it right here, but like, as I said, the archers are just an amazing unit. I don't know, like, they just save me again. And the foxes, I put a fox right in his grill. Yeah, but I forgot about the grenade or splash damage. But he just suicides his, how do you call them, the snipers, and he does not kill my fox. And my fox just kills his DPS, and he just does not have anything to kill the other things. I played this fight, I played it really clean. He just did not know what to do, and you can see he just uses scrolls after scroll after scroll, and it just doesn't matter. If you know how to control your units, you can pretty much win almost every fight. But against a really experienced player that uses scrolls, yeah, it's just not possible. If he knows how to play plus how to use scrolls, you're cooked. You're cooked, man. You don't know what to do. You can't do anything. Like, it's just too much. And this is classic light play. You select your ballistas and you siege the enemy towers, and when they come at you, you pull the ballistas back and you send your army forth. And that's how you basically play with the ballistas. And I have a better army than him right now. Yeah, you see like, it's just crazy. I hate the scrolls. They're just cheating when they use that. And because my ballistas were dead and I did not have splash damage to kill the guardsmen, I said like, okay, I'm gonna pull back, regroup, get more ballistas, because he has a lot of guardsmen, and like 2-3 ballistas, 2-3 hits, the guardsmen are just dead. Plus we pretty much have the same unit composition, so yeah, he would really love to go on another ballista, but I should have probably, yeah, I do wind mages, because he does not have any anti-air at the moment. He does not have any how do you call it, the bikers, nor the he does not have the bikers nor the snipers, so no anti-air. Wind mages OP. Where's my wind mage? Yeah, I was afraid he was gonna go some anti-air, so I did not go too many wind mages. I think I had like 1 or 2, and the rest I had in archers. So yeah, he should have probably waited for his other ballistas, but he was too hasty, I think, here. And right now my army is better than his, so I just move forward, put the wind mages on the ballistas, and they do AoE splash damage, so they can kill most of the units that are there. Now he has no healing. His ballistas are slowly dying. Also, his front line is non-existent. And I'm just decimating him right now. Yeah.
Hero has been killed.
So like, he has the economy, but he does not have the unit production. Probably he should have gone like archers and tried to defend or something, but you know, he thought of something else, I guess. Wait, he did nothing with his money. Yeah, I think he gave up here. Yeah, I mean, I would too. Like, that's pretty depressing the way he lost, but you know, he was too hasty. That's what that's what the problem was. If he waited for his ballistas, because he had a lot more lined up, he would have beaten me. But yeah, like this, no way. And the game does not show per usual because the observer thing is broken. He surrendered like at 26-27 minutes. I don't know when, but yeah, the game was pretty much over either way. And yeah, that was that. Thanks to this guy for playing. It was a really fun and enjoyable experience. I really loved it. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.